to bring him up right there.
There you go, good jump.
We'll get him up again right here. Got him?
You got him.
I'll off the boat around so you
Here we go. Got another
Oh,
one?
we doubled up. Oh, this might be a crappie. I think it is.
Well, you were asking for it.
No, it's a bass. It was a bass. I really did. I thought it was a crappie. Because sometimes when I've caught them in here, they would
kind of act like that?
Yeah, they really do. Not as big as the one you got. Look at that. Not as big as his.
Well, I appreciate you letting the guest get the bigger of the two on the boat.
Yeah.
Two on the flyer.
For some reason, Troy wasn't that polite with me.
There we go. Now, you have to admit that it's really nice when the host lets the guest catch the larger of the two when they double up. I really appreciate that, John.
That's all right. You got to show kindness to everybody. Yeah.
That's right.
All right, well, let's get these back in the water and catch some more.
You might do the Jonathan jump.
There we go.
That was good.
They're chunky.
Turn him here side. There you go, like that.
Nice and fat.
That's good.
Trying to mock the speed that he's reeling his in. Or get his fish unhooked that I thought he was just hooked on the trees.
Well, actually I was, but I was kind of hoping he'd get me off the limb. No, he ain't going to do it.
Now, John, did you hook that fish before you got snagged or after?
I thought I was snagged first.
I think you were snagged
I
first.
thought I was snagged first.
And when you tried to flip that lure off the branch, that bass came up and took it.
Whoa, you grab this and I'll get the trolling motor. Yeah, I think I was trying to get the doggone thing loose from the limb.
He jumped up and took it when you were splashing around trying to get it off.
I'm sorry I got to shoot you in the sunlight there.
That's okay. It's such a unique and rare fishing event right here that...
He's just suspended.
Yeah, I'm not doing too good with
it looks like he's been hung.
I'll back up.
I bet he's thinking, come on.
Be careful, buddy.
Yeah, stand still. It's kind of like an interactive trot line.
There you go. Is that what they call a stick bass?
That's a stick bass.
That's a stick bass. I got to tell you seriously, I'm having a wonderful day.
Yeah,
I
you are
am.
too.
With all the fish you're catching.
Well, yeah. I'm having an okay day.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Man, I've been all over this farm. There ain't a bird in 5 miles of this place.
Hey man, obviously that ain't working. Try this Derby City call, Old Girl Striker. Take it for a ride. Now that's what I'm talking about. Check out our complete product line at derbycitycalls.com. Derby City, it's your call.
Lawrence County is an unexpected destination found in the heart of southern Indiana rolling hills, offering recreational landscapes, a rich limestone heritage, and unique outdoor experiences. This area is limestone country, well known for limestone quarries and stone carving heritage. It's also the home of Spring Mill State Park, geocaches, the scenic East Fork of the White River, and underground caverns. Plan your adventure at limestonecountry.com or call 800-798-0769.
Enter to win a free turkey hunt with Indiana's 2010 Turkey Calling Champion. Indiana Outdoor Adventures is offering a free drawing to anyone age 18 years and older. The winner will receive a 2-day turkey hunt in southern Indiana with Indiana Outdoor Adventures pro staff member and state turkey calling champion Jack Rollins. The winner will receive a gift pack of custom-made turkey calls, a weekend stay in a log cabin, and your hunt will be aired next season as part of Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Enter online today at www.indianaoutdooradventures.com. One entry per person. The drawing will be held March 31st, 2011. High-Tech Firearms and Training is your Southern Indiana source for all of your hunting and shooting supplies and firearms. We have a fully stocked selection of handguns, rifles, shotguns, knives, ammunition, bows, and archery supplies. Firearm training and personal protection classes are offered by NRA certified instructors in our in-house training center. Remember, shoot often and carry safely. High-Tech Firearms and Training is conveniently located in Sellersburg, Indiana. Welcome back to Indiana Outdoor Adventures. We're at Patoka Lake today for the Eagle Watch program. Now, it's an extremely cold day today. The temperature's 14 with the wind chill down below 0. We had snow last night, but this is a good thing because last week we had warmer temperatures thawing out the lake. Now, we're going to go out and try and find some bald eagles out on the causeway, around the property, and see if we can't find some bald eagles out on the lake. Then we're going to go inside and join our wildlife biologist to find out a little bit more about bald eagle program and reintroduction to Indiana and how they're doing today. We're going to change things up a little bit this year. If everybody picked up a kind of itinerary, we're due to some of the comments and that people like to get out and spend more time trying to see the eagles. So that's what we're going to do here real shortly. Aaron Showalter was coming in and he just walked away from me. One of our wildlife specialists here has his guys out and we've actually spotted some. So hopefully we can get everybody out and get some eagles spotted. We'll get back in here hopefully at about 10:30, 10:45 thereabouts.
I'm the Reservoir Wildlife Specialist at Monroe. I've been very fortunate in that I was at the right property at the right time to help participate in this reintroduction program. Bald eagles basically have been out of the state since 1897. That was the last known nesting in the state. This is the historical nesting sites. You can see the Grand Kankakee Marsh at that time existed. It doesn't now. And there were no nesting of eagles anywhere in south central Indiana. The nesting you see clear at the south is right off the edge of the Wabash River. And so what we're looking at is where the eagles originally nested. Now things changed. Historically, those marshes that were up there, the Grand Kankakees, were drained and turned into crop fields. And the Grand Kankakee Marsh became the Grand Kankakee River, i.e. ditch. Okay? Over 90% of the wetlands in the state of Indiana have been lost, natural wetlands. We've been involved over the years in very aggressive programs to try and reintroduce, reestablish, or create wetland areas. Well, with the loss of the wetlands, we lost a lot of nesting habitat. And the eagles were still flying through, we still had eagle populations, but 1897 was our last actual nesting. Right now we have between 70 and 100 nest sites in the state. We've got 5 here at Patoka, I believe, don't you, Tom? You got 5 nest sites here, and I've got 5 at Monroe, and we may have a 6th.
A lot of times he'll talk a little bit when I reach my hand in there, so if you listen up, you might hear him. Hey, buddy, you want to talk to me? No. You want to talk to me? There you go. Come on. There you go. No talking today. No talking today. There you go. All right. See, he didn't jump yet, but he probably will here very, very shortly. All right. So this is our bald eagle, okay? We've had him about 6 years or so, okay? He is 7 years old. There he goes. All right. I told you, feel that wind off his wings, huh? This bird actually came to us from Nebraska. We'd been searching, wanting to get a bald eagle for quite a long time. It's not easy to get permission to get a bald eagle. We'd been working with the federal government for quite some time, trying to get permits in order, trying to get one. And we actually worked with a Boy Scout, the young man that was getting his Eagle Scout. He helped us along because he helped us build our eagle cage. When we were applying for permits from the federal government, we had to have that eagle cage built. They wanted basically, we're going to talk a little bit, okay? They wanted information on our ability to be able to take care of the bird as far as food and medical costs, that kind of thing. So we literally took pictures of our freezer that's full of mice and rats and rabbits and fish. Sent those pictures to the federal government. We had to come over at the time. Patoka here had a bald eagle, and we came over and trained on how to handle bald eagles here at Patoka with their C-52. So it was quite an intensive process, well over a year of preparing to get a bald eagle. Now, as a chick, he fell out of the nest and he broke his right leg and his left wing. See that left wing kind of hangs weird, okay? And that's why, even though he can move it, his feathers don't even go quite right. That's why, because that was broken when he was a chick. So they were able to get that leg to heal really well. That's the main thing. So he can stand evenly, that kind of thing. But just it's very, very difficult to get a wing to heal perfectly. And these guys, that's their livelihood. Their feet and their wings, without that being perfectly in working order, there's no way. You heard this guy, did you hear him in the beginning kind of cackle a little bit? That ar sound? That and a little bit of a grunt is really the only sound the bald eagle makes. How many times on a movie, all right, or a commercial, you see this eagle fly across the sky and you hear, cree! That's right. That's the red-tailed hawk call, okay? Now, granted, this little doesn't really make you want to put your hand over your heart. But, that's, so they dubbed that in. And all these little movies and commercials and that kind of thing. So now the media can't lie to you anymore. You know when you hear it, that's not an eagle sound. It's kind of funny because they also dubbed that in for all. Basically, I think vultures they dub it in. I mean everything they dub that sound in. All raptors sound that same cree. No, that's not true. So part of the reason he looks so big but he's not really that heavy. He's got 7,000 feathers, but those 7,000 feathers only weigh about 1.5 pounds. All right, so it makes him look a lot bigger. It's funny because I get a lot of people that are saying 60 pounds, 70 pounds. I'll guarantee I wouldn't be holding him like this if he weighed 60 or 70 pounds.
We've had a really good day today here at Patoka Lake. We got to see bald eagles in the wild out on the lake. Leslie brought us a live bald eagle. Was the highlight of the event. We'd like to thank you for doing that.
You're very welcome.
And we really appreciate him being so patient with us in our crowd today and letting us watch his antics a little bit and learn a little bit more about bald eagles. That's it for today, and join us next week right here on Indiana Outdoor Adventures.